All right, I have a charcoal pencil that I'm going to use for drawing. Now I did say it's a charcoal, it's not graphite. So this end here is a piece of charcoal. And it's very hard to sharpen to get a really good point on it. So I'm going to use my Carta here to sharpen this pencil. Or maybe not. I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to use this Kukri to sharpen this pencil with a charcoal tip that's very brittle and very easy to break. And my goal here is to make a nice drawing point that I could draw a picture of something that I want to draw. Now normally I would take this wood off with an X-Acto blade. Much smaller, much easier to control, and much easier to get the point that I want for drawing. But here I'm able to remove this wood and I'm able to control very easily this Khukuri in doing a very, very fine task of getting the wood separated from the charcoal. Now I'm going to slightly put a point on the charcoal. Now it is very, very easy to break the tip of charcoal. It is not like graphite that's much harder. This is much looser, packed charcoal for the purpose of drawing. Now, my forte is drawing people, so I usually like to get a very nice tip on it that I could go in and get some nice detail laid in to my drawing. Create good lines, sensitive lines with it, and I'm trying to get a nice, really sharp tip. So with a very gentle stroke, without breaking the charcoal, and this thing wants to bite, but I have very, very good control, even with something this big, to get this point, which shows that you could do any task with a Kukri this size. You can get down and you can whittle some very nice feather sticks, you can do some nice notches, and you can do some nice carving even out of a piece of charcoal that's very easy to break. Now, of course, it would make much better sense if I was using the Carta to do this, but I wanted to demonstrate that I could do it with the larger knife, the Kukri itself. A lot of people think that you should only keep your hands on the handle, but the people who use these on an everyday basis have no problem choking up to do whatever they need to do. If they needed to skin an animal and they only need this portion of the blade, they'll choke up and use that portion of the blade, and then come back down here for a chopping motion. The Kukri that I'm using to sharpen this knife with, or this pencil with, is one of my favorite designs of historical Kukris, and that is the Hanshee Lambendh. And this was actually taken off of an original antique Hanshee. What we did different is we did add a pin to the rat tail tang that goes all the way through, and it is pinned at the end with the butt cap. We also make this version with a half tang pinned in wood butt cap. You can order both, either or. This is a very light and fast Kukri despite its size. And it's a very strong Kukri You can process firewood with it. You can cut a fire lane if you're a hunter carrying this. You can cut out, you can chop down some weeds with it, branches, saplings. It's just an overall excellent kukri that has a beautiful sweeping motion, very historical design. My favorite design kukri. And this was made by Neem Tenji in Nepal. He made this for Dragonfly Kukri and Knives. You can obtain this by contacting me on Facebook at Blue Dragonfly Trading Post, or you can go directly to my website at dragonflykukriandknives.com. Thank you very much. Namaste. Now I think I'm going to go draw a picture.